Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the solar eclipse. You know, a solar eclipse is gonna take place on the 4th of December 2021 and it is a Saturday. It is also an Amavasya day. So, during this time, the sun, the moon and Ketu will be in one particular sign, and also the planet Mercury will be there, and Rahu will be aspecting the planets Sun, Moon and Mercury. All these planets are gonna be in the Scorpio sign, and Rahu is gonna aspect all these planets from the Taurus sign. So today I'm gonna tell you all what will be the repercussions, what will be the implications of this solar eclipse on the life of all the people of this world. I'm gonna predict about all the moon signs, all the ascendants, how things would be for them during this time. You know, seeing the planetary positions during this time and seeing the solar eclipse, I wanna tell all of y'all something today. I want to tell you all that this particular solar eclipse is gonna be a positive one for most of us. I'm gonna tell you all that how this positivity is gonna work in your life. You know, the sun represents the soul. It represents the government. It represents the father. It represents people in higher authority. It also represents courage, determination, energy, authority, etc., etc., etc. So during this time, this particular solar eclipse is gonna make you wake up in your life. It is gonna be a wake-up call for you at this point in time. It is gonna stir you at this point in time. It is gonna shake you up from that slumber which you are in. This solar eclipse is gonna tell you that you must act now. You have wasted enough time in your life and it is time for you to start acting on those ideas and plans which you have in your mind. This solar eclipse is gonna tell you that it is time for you to stop being lazy at this point in time. It is gonna tell you that don't procrastinate any longer in this life. This solar eclipse is gonna remind you that the time which has gone forever. And you need to reach out to your goals and dreams at this particular moment. This solar eclipse is gonna ignite, rekindle some passion in you to achieve things in your life. This solar eclipse is gonna tell you that it is time for you to become great in your life. This solar eclipse is gonna make you realize that it is now or never. So this is gonna be a very positive event for most of us, and people are gonna wake up from their sleep, from their slumber, and they are gonna move forward in life at this particular moment. Most of the people are gonna take some important decisions at this point in time. Most of the people would feel that it is better for them to move forward with their lives and not brood over the past. I mean the past which hasn't been good for them. They are gonna try to move forward with their lives in the year 2022. And people are gonna show extreme courage and determination in the year 2022 because the thoughts which come into their mind during the solar eclipse will propel them to achieve greater things in their life in the coming year. You are gonna be determined about making it in this thing called life, because this solar eclipse will trigger that feeling in you that you need to achieve something in your life. You need to accomplish certain goals and dreams of your life which you haven't accomplished until now. You know, this solar eclipse is gonna be a very positive one. This solar eclipse is gonna give you some ideas, some plans which will turn out to be a money spinner for you. So if you get some ideas and plans at this moment, you shouldn't shun those ideas and plans at this particular moment. Instead, you should take those ideas and plans very seriously. You should also listen to your father at this point in time in case he gives you a suggestion or an advice. It is imperative for you to listen to your elders, your teachers, your gurus at this point in time, because their suggestions, their advices are gonna help you in this month as well as in the coming year. You know, this solar eclipse is gonna shake up your soul. It is gonna stir up your soul at this moment, and it is gonna tell you that you have wasted a lot of time in your life, and it is gonna make you realize that life is too short. This solar eclipse is gonna tell you that you are here today and you may not be here just after a few seconds. So this solar eclipse is gonna give you the courage, the energy, the authority to move forward in your life. It is gonna push you towards your greatness in your life at this moment. And the decisions which you take during this time will be a beneficial one for you. You know, you need to take advantage of this solar eclipse at this point in time, because the ideas and plans it infuses in you, you must ponder over them. You must think about them very seriously. And if you start acting on those ideas, those plans, those suggestions, those advices, then there will be no stopping you in this particular month as well as in the coming year. You know, during this solar eclipse and after the solar eclipse, you need to follow the path of righteousness at this moment. Your karmas need to be in sync with your moral values at this point in time. For example, if you owed money to someone in your life, then at this point in time, you need to return it back. This will be a very good karma in your life at this point in time. You know, as this solar eclipse will have an intense energy, I want to tell you all about a remedy for this solar eclipse so that no untoward incident happens with you all during this time as well as in the future. All you have to do is give 17 rupees each to 5 different poor people. Additionally, you will have to serve a black cola beverage to 5 of those different poor people. You can buy 5 PET bottles of a black cola beverage, PET bottles of Coca-Cola, Pepsi or a Thumbs Up, and distribute it among those 5 different poor people to whom you have given that 17 rupees each. And lastly, you will have to give 5 black blankets, 1 blanket each to 5 different poor people. Well, if you do this remedy, then I am certain that this solar eclipse will not be able to harm you in any way. Not during the solar eclipse as well as in the future. It is gonna protect you from all the possible dangers of your life at this point in time as well as in the future. So if you want all-round protection for yourself, then please do this remedy. Well, now let me start predicting about all the moon signs, all the ascendants for the solar eclipse. You know, a solar eclipse can affect a human being for the next 1 month after the solar eclipse has happened. So, keeping that in mind, I want to make these predictions. Well, let me start with Aries moon sign, Aries ascendant people. So, during this time, you can see some transformations in your life. You can see some changes in your life, and you mustn't avoid these changes at this point in time. In fact, you should adapt to these changes, and you should make these changes work to your advantage. You could also see some sudden events in your life which can change your life suddenly. You may be inclined towards religion at this point in time. You could also see a job change at this particular moment. There is a possibility. And for those people who are doing a business, they might feel to expand their business at this point in time. You would try to know the inner meaning of life at this particular moment. Well, for Taurus moon sign, Taurus ascendant people, there can be some misunderstanding with your spouse at this particular moment. Your spouse would have some serious differences with you at this point in time. Your spouse will not be supporting you at this point in time. And for those people who are doing a business, they should keep a low profile at this point in time. I mean, they should lie low at this particular moment. You shouldn't try to spoil relationships at this point in time. Don't get into any sort of argument with your spouse or your near or dear ones at this point in time, because things could aggravate at this point in time as well as in the future. Well, for Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendant people, during this time, you will try to make peace with your enemies. You will try to make peace with your friends with whom you have had a fight. You will try to overcome all your illnesses and diseases at this point in time. You could find a medicine for yourself which is gonna cure you at this point in time. If you have taken a loan, then at this point in time, it will become difficult for you to pay your EMIs, your installments. I mean, paying those EMIs, those installments would irritate you at this point in time. You shouldn't be critical of others at this point in time. Rather, you should focus on your life. I mean, you need to reflect on your life where things are going wrong. And you should start rectifying those flaws from this moment onwards. Well, for Cancer moon sign, Cancer ascendant people, don't gamble at this point in time, because there is a strong chance of you losing a lot of money at this point in time. Don't lend any sort of money at this point in time to anyone, because the chances of getting that money back are very less. If you are in a love relationship, then let me tell you all that this time is not gonna be a very good time for y'all. You will see that you and your love partner are not supporting each other at this point in time. You would feel that it is better for you to stay away from your love partner at this point in time, and your love partner would feel the same for you. It is better for you and your love partner to stay away from each other at this point in time, because if you try to communicate with each other, things could get from bad to worse at this point in time. Well, for students, this time is gonna be a fantastic time for y'all. You will see that you will be able to focus and concentrate on your studies at this point in time, and you would work hard behind your studies at this point in time. You could also do something creative at this point in time. Well, for Leo moon sign, Leo ascendant people, this is a time for unrest. So this is a time for disharmony within your family. You and your family are gonna remain at loggerheads at this particular moment, which will disturb your peace of mind. Your private life is gonna get deeply disturbed at this point in time. You would try to avoid your near or dear ones, your loved ones, your family members at this point in time, because you would feel that they don't want to understand you. Your mother could also face some problems at this point in time. If you were planning to shift your residence earlier, then at this point in time, you will make that move. Well, for Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant people, you will take some very important decisions in your life. You will become very courageous at this point in time. You will be determined to change your life for the better during this time. You will take the help of your siblings at this point in time for your future life. You will be filled with extra energy at this point in time. I mean, you will be very enthusiastic to work at this point in time, and you would make a conscious effort to complete all your work during this month. Your communication level at this point in time would be at its peak. Hence, it is gonna profit you. Well, for Libra moon sign, Libra ascendant people, you are gonna save some money. You are gonna make a conscious effort to save some money at this point in time. You and your family are gonna remain in harmony at this point in time. You will feel that it is time for you to make peace with your family members at this point in time. You will try to fulfill all their wishes and desires at this point in time, howsoever difficult it may be for you. A travel at this point in time cannot be ruled out for you. There could be some problem in regard to your eyes at this particular moment, and you could also face some skin problems at this point in time. Well, for Scorpio moon sign, Scorpio ascendant people, this solar eclipse is gonna shatter your confidence at this point in time. You wouldn't be feeling confident at this point in time. You wouldn't be able to take some important decisions in your life at this moment, and it is better for you not to take any sort of decision at this point in time. I'd suggest you all to wait before you take that important decision. It is time for you to lie low at this moment. I mean, you need to keep a low profile at this particular moment. You could face some digestive problem at this particular moment. Don't get into any sort of arguments or debates with your near or dear ones, with your loved ones, or with your friends at this particular moment, as this may lead things to become very serious for you in your life. Well, for Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius ascendant people, you will remain connected to your religion. You will try to get connected to God at this point in time. You will feel that it is time for you to remember your God at this point in time. Only remaining connected to God at this point in time will give you peace of mind. You could also face some unnecessary expenditures at this point in time. You could incur some unwanted expenditures at this point in time, which is gonna upset your budget for the month of December 2021. You could also be affected emotionally at this point in time, and there could be a possibility of you to travel during the month of December 2021 as well as in January 2022. You could also become despondent with life at this point in time. Well, for Capricorn moon sign, Capricorn ascendant people, your focus will be on money. Your focus will be how to earn money at this point in time. You will think how to take advantage of your contacts at this point in time. You will find a person at this point in time who can give you profits at this point in time as well as in the future. This particular contact of yours will prove to be a big profit for you during this time as well as in the future. Generally speaking, you are gonna gain a lot during this time. You are gonna get stronger mentally and emotionally at this point in time, which will help you to take some bold decisions in your life. You are gonna get aggressive at this point in time, which will benefit you during this time as well as in the future. Well, for Aquarius moon sign, Aquarius ascendant people, you could lose some power and status in your life. There could be some problems in regard to your job, your business at this particular moment. Worry and anxiety could engulf you at this point in time in regard to your job and business and your status. There is a possibility that your near or dear ones, your colleagues, might try to spoil your reputation. They might try to tarnish your image at this point in time. If you are involved in a relationship, I mean a romantic one, then it is better for you to hide that relationship from this world at this point in time, because this may give a blow to your reputation. Well, for Pisces moon sign, Pisces ascendant people, you will see that your luck is supporting you. This luck is gonna support you in everything you do. If you were not able to achieve something in your life previously, then at this point in time, your desires and wishes are gonna get fulfilled. You are gonna be able to accomplish all those things which you hadn't been able to accomplish earlier. You could also develop a wish in your mind to go abroad at this point in time. A travel during this month cannot be ruled out by me. Well, this pretty much completes my analysis on the solar eclipse happening on the 4th of December 2021. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And if you wish to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase and improve your luck in your life, then I have several remedies for you. You know, these remedies which I'm talking about are all godly remedies, are all religious remedies which can be utilized by any person of any religion. Well, these remedies will help you to earn more money in your life. It is gonna show you success and prosperity in your life. It is gonna make you experience richness in your life. It is gonna make you a positive person in your life. It is gonna make you experience peace, tranquility and calmness in your life, which is most important for human beings. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great time ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.